This is how I spend a realistic weekend in my life as a millionaire visiting Miami. I might run 2 businesses, but I'm fully type B. I missed 2 flights before I got here, and we didn't even have a hotel until we got in the Uber. One of my students is visiting from Portugal. He's 17 years old and just crossed $4.3 million in the last 30 days. He pretty much mentored us the rest of the night. The next morning, we wanted to do a typical Miami girl morning. So we went on a hot girl walk, we got Joe and Juice, and then of course the entire time I was taking work calls, chatting with my team, and making sure that everything's running smoothly. Now it's time for the fun part. I came with my heart set on buying a new bag. Also, I forgot to tell you that I hired my little sister as my full-time social media manager. Her main job is to just get all my B-roll content, and this is her behind me making sure to capture the perfect angle. Of course, we secured the bag. It ended up being about $6,000 after I added some sunglasses. Even shopping in Miami if you don't stop by the Dior Cafe to get a sugar-free latte. Boyfriend has been in Miami too this weekend, but he was on a boys trip. The thing about him is that every chance he got to come meet up with me, he took it, and this time he found out that I was at the mall and he left his boys trip and decided to come spend the rest of the day with me. Then I did the most basic Miami thing possible, and don't judge me for this, but I rented a Rolls Royce for a couple hours. We were listening to music, we drove by huge houses, we drove by the water, and to finish off night 2, we met up with a 17-year-old prodigy, Cesar. We had some dinner at the Satai, and the next day we're back to business, baby. In this room, we were one of the brokest people. We're only making about $1 million per month. People around us are making $5 million per month. This is Jeremy's Inner Circle Mastermind. You have to be making at least $100,000 per month to even be in this room. And that wraps up our weekend in Miami. We took a private jet back home. It's only about an hour flight back to Tampa, so we always take a small plane. We have a rewards program inside of our academy, and since Cesar hit over $1 million per month, he came back to Tampa and he's going to be spending the weekend with us, and we'll be helping him in any way we can in order to get him to $10 million per month. And that was my weekend in Miami. Thank you so much for watching.